Finding clients is probably the hardest part of being a freelance graphic designer. Not because there are no clients, businesses always need logos, social media content, presentations, website and so on. The real problem is that many designers wait for the clients to somehow find them. They post a portfolio, upload a few projects to Behance, maybe make an Instagram post, and then nothing happens. Actually, I did it too though. If you want to freelance full-time, you need a simple client acquisition system. Not one method, a few methods working together. In this video, I'll share practical ways graphic designers can find clients. Let's start. Start with a clear offer. Before talking about platforms, you need to answer one simple question. What exactly are you offering, and who is it for? Graphic designer available for work is not a really strong offer. It is too broad. A potential client does not know whether you create logos, social media posts, landing pages, presentations, or something else. A clearer offer would sound like this. I design modern brand identities for cafes and restaurants, or I create social media visuals for small businesses. You do not have to choose one niche forever, but having a focused offer makes it much easier for people to understand why they should hire you. This is one principle you can take from Alex Hormozi's approach: make the value obvious. A client should quickly understand what problem you solve, what they receive, who is it for, and why it matters to their business. Instead of I make logos, try I create memorable brand identities that help small cafes look professional, consistent, and recognizable online. That sounds more valuable because it focuses on the outcome, not only the design file. Use freelance platforms strategically. Platforms such as Upwork and Kwork can be a good starting point, especially if you do not have a big audience or many referrals yet. Upwork is not available for me because of my passport, so I can't tell you much about it. But there is a common mistake, sending the same generic proposal to every job. Messages like this usually do not really work. Hello, I'm a professional graphic designer. I can do your project fast and cheap. Please hire me. Clients receive many messages like that. Instead, read the brief carefully and write a short proposal that proves you understand what they need. You can use this structure, or you can also use AI to help you write it. Even better if you do some job for the client for free and send it to them in the cover letter. It helped me find my first clients, or send them some similar projects that you made. This is not complicated, it's just specific. On platforms, your goal is not to apply to every project, your goal is to apply to projects where your portfolio actually fits. If a client needs a minimalistic brand identity, show minimalist branding work. If they need YouTube thumbnails, do not send them a packaging portfolio. Create separate portfolio folders or project links for your main services. For example, branding portfolio, social media design portfolio. That makes it easier to match your work to the client's problem. Build a portfolio that sells, not just looks good. Your Behance profile, website, PDF portfolio, or LinkedIn page should not only say, look at my designs. It should answer, why should a business trust me? For each project, explain briefly. Even for personal or fictional projects, this shows that you think like a designer solving a business problem. And remember, you do not need 30 projects. 5 strong, relevant projects are better than 30 random ones. I definitely need to improve my portfolio actually. Use cold emails, but do not spam. Cold emails means contacting a business that may need your service, even if they do not post a job. This can work very well for designers, but only when you make it relevant. Do not send 500 copy-paste emails saying, hello, I'm a graphic designer, do you need design services? Most people will just ignore that. Instead, choose a specific type of business, for example, new cafes and restaurants, local gyms, e-commerce brands, and so on. Then look for a real design opportunity. Maybe their Instagram graphics are inconsistent, maybe their logo is hard to read, maybe their website has weak visuals, maybe their product packaging could look more professional. Your email should be short, respectful, and specific. The point is not to pressure someone into buying immediately. The point is to start a conversation. You can also offer a small, low-risk first step, such as a social media design audit, free improved post-it templates, or something like this. This connects to another useful Hormozi style principle: reduce the risk for the client. Instead of asking them to trust you with a huge project immediately, make it easy to say yes to a clear first step. But be careful, do not work for free forever. A free sample can be useful in a limited situation, but do not create full projects for people who have made no commitment. A short audit or a quick concept or a small example is enough. Follow up professionally. A lot of designers send one message, get no reply, and assume the person is not interested. But people are busy. They may have missed your email, forgotten to reply, or plan to contact you later. Follow up once after a few days. And keep it polite. Do not send messages every day. One follow-up is usually enough. At most, send a final short follow-up later if it generally makes sense. Professional follow-up is not annoying. Spamming is annoying. Turn your content into a client magnet. You do not need millions of followers to get the clients from the content. You need the right people to understand what you do. Share content that demonstrates your thinking, not only the final result. If you want clients, make content for clients, not only for other designers. Other designers may like a complex typography post, but the cafe owner may care more about this. 3 visual mistakes that make your cafe look less professional online. That type of content helps potential clients recognize a problem and positions you as the right person who can solve it. LinkedIn can be especially useful for professional services, startups, agencies, and B2B clients. Behance is useful for showing polished portfolio projects. Instagram and TikTok can be good for visibility and personality. You do not need to be everywhere. Choose 1 or 2 platforms and stay consistent. Ask for referrals and build relationships. The easiest client is often connected to a previous client. After finishing a project successfully, ask for 2 things: a short testimonial, a referral if they know anyone who needs design help. You can also build relationships with people who work with your ideal clients. Web developers, social media managers, marketers, and so on. They may have clients who need design, but they do not offer design themselves. Do not begin by asking, "Can you send me clients?" Start with connecting, showing your work, and being useful. Over time, strong professional relationship can become a very reliable source of projects. Create a weekly client finding routine. Finding clients should not only happen when you have no money and no projects. Make it a weekly habit. For example, every week you could adjust those numbers depending on your schedule. The important thing is to be consistent. Treat client acquisition like part of your job, not something you only do in emergency. To find graphic design clients, do not rely on only one platform or one viral post. Use a combination of methods. Create a clear offer. Apply strategically on platforms like Upwork and Kwork. Build a portfolio that shows business value. Send personalized, cold emails. Follow up professionally. Create content that attracts clients. Ask for referrals and build relationships. Repeat the process every week. The goal is to not get every client. The goal is to consistently reach the right clients and make it easy for them to understand why you are a good fit. Which method are you going to try first? Upwork, Kwork, cold emails, LinkedIn, or content? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe if you want more practical videos about building a freelance graphic design career. Bye!